What's up, Lions Nation? This is the We Are Lions Nation podcast reaction show coming to you live after the game. The Lions did not lose for the first time this season, but they had a chance to win it, and they did not do that either. So it was ended up a tie against the Steelers. But Statman, you know what time it is.
Hey, Jeremy B. That countdown, it begins
now.
All right. Well, fellas, let's bring in our panel for this reaction show discussion. Statman, who you got?
I got a guy that's been on our show for a while from down there in Louisiana. Let's bring in Vic.
What's up, guys?
What's
Going on, man?
All right. We also got the one and only Chicken Nugget King in the house.
What's up?
What's going on, Chicken Nugget?
What's up, Chicken Nugget?
Not much. Not
And
much.
JB, last but not least, who we got sitting in the wings?
Big Dan Davis.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy to be here as usual, and
What's up, Dan?
glad we didn't lose today.
Heck yeah, Dan. And I see that We Are Lions Nation gear on you right there.
Oh yeah,
Looking pretty nice.
Oh yes, the smoking that hopium hoodie, and it keeps me warm. I use it as kind of like my winter jacket. It's a real good material. I love it.
Heck yeah, I'm glad you love that, man.
At wearelionsnation.com. You can get that hoodie and all the awesome merchandise we have available. Let's take a look at our comments. We got Uncle Bud coming in saying, great game. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good game to watch. I mean, it was like one of those games where like in some parts of it, you know what I mean? But Steven Erickson says nail biter.
Yes,
Bolt
it
fan,
was.
Bolt fan 44 says hey, and then Uncle Bud says fire the field goal kicker. Yes, immediately.
What's up, Bolts fan?
Yes. Agreed.
All right, so let's break it down. I mean, obviously not a loss, a tie. I guess we could take that, but we had a chance to. We definitely had the game won. We had it won, and the kicker let us down twice. Missing an extra point that would have won it for us more than likely with the outcome, and missing the game winner with a horrible kick. Statman, your thoughts, my man?
Yeah, horrible. I mean, we did get the tie, so it wasn't a loss. I've seen a lot of positives out of the Dan Campbell way of coaching or recalling plays, and it looked like he wanted to run the ball old-fashioned, pound it down, and wear out the defense. And he was trying to do the play-action bootlegs. They just weren't working for Goff. He was getting collapsed on every time he was scrambling out of the pocket, it seemed like. And the last time we tied Pittsburgh, I don't know if you guys know this, 1959. So it's been a while.
There's a nugget.
No pun intended to my name.
And let's go one further back. This is the first time we have not lost in Pittsburgh since 1955.
Hey, Crazy Ken's in the house. Hey, what's up, Ken? Crazy Ken in the house.
Hey,
What's going on, Crazy Ken?
And we got Zach
J.
The kicker should be the backup water boy, not the backup kicker. Yeah.
I agree, Zach. I agree with you there.
He should at least be able to do that.
He looked like a zombie standing on the sidelines, like a big goof, when you look at him.
As soon as they put him in to kick that field goal, you seen him sweating like a whore in church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I was hoping he'd make it, but
I was so hoping they were going to call a timeout, thinking they were going to ice him and he was going to get another chance.
Oh, they called timeout at the beginning, so they couldn't call another timeout, remember?
No, yeah.
Well, Smoking JB, what's your initial reaction to the game?
208 yards rushing by midway through the third quarter. Excellent job on the ground until they realized, hey, these guys can't pass. So all they did was stack the box and stop the run game the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they weren't going anywhere.
True.
I think we would have had a better chance if they would have benched Goff with his injury. It seemed like it was bothering him with his throws, with his movements, with how quick he was getting rid of the ball. It just seemed like he did not want to get hit in that spot again. I don't know what you guys think.
I think the O-line was absolutely atrocious in the pass game. Every time he would have a chance to throw, there was someone in his face or chasing him down behind the line.
And penalties. I mean, we were shooting ourselves in the foot constantly in that game.
Yeah.
We'd get a good drive going, penalty.
Hawk had three penalties against him. One for holding, two for holding, and one for a low block.
Yeah. And Hawkinson didn't get one reception today. So.
Oh, they covered him. They made sure he was covered.
Big Dan, what's your take?
Yeah, just like what Jeremy said, between all three of our running backs, 229 yards total rushing. I thought that was awesome. I love Dan Campbell's play calling already better than Linton's, with the exception of maybe a decision and a play or two. But other than that, overall, I love the play calling today. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I agree. Chicken Nugget.
Well, it was a seesaw type of game, back and forth. You know, we had some penalties that really shot us in the foot. And overall, we did great running the ball, over like 200 yards or so. I really loved what we did on offense. Defense, they had a few chances of making big plays, especially Gilbert down the last minute of the, fourth quarter, making that huge, fumble, become attracted to, our eyes, and we loved it. We just got to make bigger plays down the stretch. We're trying to win. I love it, but it's a tie. We got to get through it, and we got to fight through it.
Does anybody feel like they just got? Aw. Yeah. Anybody else feel like the Lions just got caught kissing their third cousin at their family reunion with a tie?
I sent Logan a meme of that right after the game.
Nice analogy.
I mean, you seen Detroit trying to go with the deep ball, like that play to Khalif Raymond. That should have been a touchdown. Goff
hit him dead in the hands. It hit him dead in the hands.
He had to slow down to catch it.
Like
he shouldn't have to slow down or turn around to catch the ball. The ball should be leading him off. He should be running to the ball.
He should have passes.
Horrible pass.
Three passes that traveled in the air over 15 yards, and all three were drops.
Mm-hmm.
There's that old rule: if the ball hits you in the hands, you got to catch it, and Raymond didn't. So I mean, I don't know.
And
I know
once again, a chance to set Santiago up with that closer field goal, and DeAndre Swift dropped one that hit him in the hands.
Well, we talked about it.
Wait, Chicken Nugget.
I think Khalif Raymond is going to really regret not catching that ball. I know he wants that back so bad. I know he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Zach J says, I wish we would spread the carries a little bit. Yeah, I cannot say his last name to save my life, but
Godwin Igwebuike.
Yeah, Godwin only got a few carries, and Swift is great in space, but is not a power back. No, that's correct. I don't know.
But once Jamar Jefferson went down, we didn't have a power back option.
No. Victor, what are your thoughts, my man? Your reaction?
Well, I like that the defense actually showed up to play. They got some turnovers today. They stripped the ball a couple times. I wish they could have capitalized on the missed interception chances they had. I had a couple of them. But I really wish they could have got their throwing game in there today. They had the running game. They had it down. They just couldn't get the passes in.
Yeah. I don't want to blame the lack of running game in the second half. I'm not putting that on the Steelers defense entirely. I can't. Once we had all those injuries, that running game stopped. Hands down.
Yeah, in the third quarter it was over. They couldn't run down no more. They were getting like 3-4 yards if lucky.
They had a play. They had a plan. What was it, Nelson? They were using him as an extra out there, and they had Jefferson in there as well. Once those two got hurt, the running game stopped. I think it could have still very well been effective.
What does Crazy Ken say there?
He says, "Where was Josh Reynolds?"
Healthy scratch.
Inactive because he was just signed this week, so therefore he could not play.
He didn't have
which is what I warned you.
He didn't have time to get acclimated with the offense, so it's probably good that he didn't get in there.
Remember when we actually did our in the zone players, and you said you were picking Reynolds? I said that might not be a good pick because he might not be able to play.
Well, that's crazy because OBJ is playing for the Rams.
And I think that's like a Monday night game.
Right. He was signed on a Monday. 7 days later, he's able to play.
And it pisses me off that Reynolds can't get a chance to play.
Because we didn't pick him up till Wednesday.
Didn't Cam Newton just sign, though, and he played today?
Yeah, he played.
I don't know why quarterbacks have a different rule set on that. I think it's mostly because of the injury concern. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a starter.
Well, I know it's off subject. Who thought he was going to go 2 for 2 today for touchdowns?
I didn't think they'd sniff the red zone.
Man, Cam Newton punted in twice. One for a run, one for a pass. I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
He's got something to prove.
Yeah, I know. He took his helmet off, started yelling, "I'm back."
Yeah, trying to be the old him.
Mm-hmm.
He's with McCaffrey. I mean, he's got some weapons out there. DJ Moore, he's another good one.
They are dominating right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I don't know if I picked the Panthers this week.
I think I picked the Panthers as well.
I don't know if I did.
Yeah, even though we tied the game today and we wanted the win, at least now we can't go 0-17.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I'd like to find like an official rule on when a player can play after they're signed to a team, because it seems like it's kind of iffy for certain categories or some shit. It should be the same for any player, any position, no matter what. It should be the same rule.
Also, now we got to wait till we play Cleveland next week before Reynolds can play, but I think his size might help for downfield passes.
Mm-hmm.
And
nope, I picked the Cardinals.
We might be playing a beat up Cleveland team too, from what it looks like from today.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Quarterback got hurt. Can't think
Mayfield
of his name.
got hurt again.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, there you go.
And no, Victor, was not OBJ.
We're gonna have one of them Montana boys joining us, and it's not Quinn.
I got a question. So on our Who You Got segment, we pick winners, whatever, or the winner who we think is going to win the game, each game. So when the Lions tied, if we pick the Lions and Jeremy picked the Steelers,
nobody gets
nothing, get anything.
It's either everybody gets one or nobody gets one.
Well, if it defaults like that, the win goes to me.
No, it don't work that way. It's 0-0-0.
It's in the contract.
No loss.
I don't think
no
so.
Win for it.
Yep,
or we all get a loss.
It's like the game doesn't exist.
Yeah, we just skipped that one.
All right. Just wanted to clarify that. I just had it running through my mind right now.
What's up, Brendan?
Not much.
What's up?
What'd you say?
I said I'm pissed off.
Well, yeah, because if that stupid kicker would have kicked the extra point in regulation, we wouldn't have had to go to overtime.
Yeah, I know. San Taco sucks.
We punted the ball 10 times. The Steelers had the ball a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we only allowed 16 points. That is a heck of a performance by our defense today.
Our defense stepped up big.
Yes,
yes, they did.
Even Annalise made some good plays. I was shocked.
Maben had a couple good tackles in that game too.
Yeah.
Maben had some big mistakes too.
I like the second effort. I think it was by Gilbert who got beat and then forced the fumble.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That was an amazing play for messing up like that. Coming back, being able to make that.
Right, that probably saved the game because they could have been in field goal range right then.
Yeah, they could have.
Oh, easily.
So they were in field goal range. They were at the 41. And they said, with the wind at his back, Boswell can hit this.
Well, at least somebody could on the field.
I like the smart calls on fourth downs too. You know, we were 2 for 2 on fourth downs on the game. I like the play calling.
Yep. Which makes Campbell now 10 of 23 and the highest percentage coach of going for it on fourth down and converting.
And I want to bring up something. Jason Kabinda came up big on that one because Vaitai blew it, got thrown on his butt. Kabinda almost gets tackled in the backfield, bounces off of him somehow, and then gets the first down.
Yeah, I loved that run.
Vaitai got manhandled on that.
Hey, Kabinda was a beast in this game, hands down.
Yeah, I agree. That big play from him was huge.
Nope.
77 passing yards for the Lions.
That tells you something was wrong. Because as bad as Jared Goff has been all season, he's never passed for that few yards.
Nope. That injury had to have bothered him. That's all I can think.
It happened in the second quarter. They talked about it.
He should have
came up limping
himself on the bench.
Yeah,
even on the short passes, he was off on him.
I do appreciate his guts for trying to fight through it, but he should have been taken out at some point.
Okay, let's let Andrew read the comment.
Zach J says we need to clean up the penalties too. Stuff like lining up offsides is not acceptable.
That's right.
That is
Wasn't it Flowers once, and then it was Julian? Yeah, Angelo missed a tackle. I know. I was reading the comment from Crazy Ken there. Angelo missed a tackle that allowed a first down. Yeah, he missed one tackle out of 15 because he had just as many tackles as what's his name on the Steelers had.
Did Derek Barnes play today? Because I didn't see him out there.
Yeah, he had that.
Yeah, he played.
He had that.
He batted a pass down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncle
And he
Bud
tipped
says
one up too.
Harris for the Steelers was a beast.
Yeah.
Always has been.
He's good.
I don't think we did too bad against him though. Defense.
I'm glad TJ got hurt. That helped us out a lot too.
I think Sewell's playing well against him.
Yeah, but
I don't know. TJ Watt had 3 sacks and 4 pressures because they were talking about it, the announcers, how TJ Watt was coming through untouched by Sewell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seen Sewell engaging him pretty decent when maybe I didn't catch it all, I guess.
But then again, who can stop TJ?
That's what I said. Yeah, I mean, you can slow him down, but he's going to make plays.
Yeah,
he's just that good.
No doubt about it.
Because they played so hard in this game, and I'm talking about the Steelers, and lost TJ Watt, this is going to be a crushing blow to that defense.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they couldn't beat a winless team.
Right. We're technically still winless, but it's not a loss.
Real quick, just remember if you're watching and you have not yet, please subscribe to the We Are Lions Nation podcast YouTube channel. We are currently sitting at 114 subscribers on our way to 1,000. So thank you all that have subscribed, and if you have not, please do so. Who we got there, Big Dan?
That's my son. That's little Dan right there. Say hi to everybody.
What's up, little Dan?
How's it going?
Hi.
What's up?
Love you.
Love little kids, man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Little Dan, the Lions fan. Right.
He was a Lions player for Halloween. He had his Lions outfit and a helmet on, going trick or treating, running from house to house. And a couple people were like, "The Lions are going to need you next year." So that was pretty cool.
And talking.
Again.
Yeah.
Crazy Ken says TJ only had the 1 sack and got hurt.
Yeah,
I don't know. They said his name a lot in the first half. It was the second half he only had 1 sack.
Yeah, no, I think he definitely had more than one.
They were calling his name a lot about pressure on Goff.
There was 4 sacks total for Steelers defense.
You too, buddy.
Another time his name was called is when they tried to make St. Brown block him or whatever.
What are you doing?
St. Brown had a nice catch or two in this game, I thought.
Yeah, he didn't do too bad.
Oh no, I guess he only did get one today.
I would have much rather seen.
But he had a key drop too, on a 25-yard drop.
What'd you say, Victor?
TJ did only get 1 sack today.
Thought so.
1 sack.
He had a lot of pressure though.
Yeah, I mean he was in Goff's face a lot.
Seemed like every time Goff was trying to turn around, he was running into somebody.
Including his own player.
Yeah, including his own lineman getting pushed into him.
Yeah, that was rough watching TJ's knee snapping like that. You knew it.
Yeah.
You know it hurt him as soon as he went down.
Yeah, no matter which team it plays for, you hate to see an injury like that.
I was silently cheering though. I was like, yes.
Maniac Sports says, "Hey guys,
what's up?
Yeah, speaking of
guys?
Hawkinson, he had an off game today. A real off game today.
Yeah, he did.
Penalties, no catches.
Was not doing too good.
Crazy Ken says at the time was the only sack in the game. And Zach J says Jerry Jacobs played well today too, I thought.
Yeah, until he got hurt.
Yeah, I felt bad. He went down too with a groin. So
at least Flowers was able to return. That's when Najee Harris stopped getting so many yards.
Didn't Flowers force a fumble, I thought? Or...
Will Harris
recovered it.
Oh, he recovered it. Okay.
He recovered that last fumble, the one that made us end with the tie.
Gotcha.
That was Will Harris that knocked it out on Freiermuth, right?
Yeah, he hit it with his helmet.
I was
like that. Yeah, shout.
He make a play.
Dar Erickson says Goff is garbage.
That injury had a lot to do with how he played today. I gotta say that, and the weather had a big effect on it as well.
I mean, it
was raining. I said,
it was raining.
He had 4 passes that went over 15 yards, hit receivers in hands, and they dropped them.
I bet that's what the kicker was saying, Andy. It was raining. It was raining.
Yep.
He didn't play great. You could tell the ball was off right after he got hurt. He doing the quick short passes, just trying to get it out of there. I mean,
the ball looked so ugly coming out of his hand.
Yeah. And he threw it short on that deep ball to Khalif Raymond. Whether it went into his hands or not, it was short. It should have been longer. That's my opinion. Any other quarterback would have put more air on it.
That's the one that I said was his fault. There was one earlier in the game that hit Khalif Raymond while he was on a dead run, dead in the hands, and he dropped it.
Yep, I saw that. I thought that was going to be a big play, and then he dropped it. I was pissed.
Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about the one that was at his knees. I'm talking about the one that was in front of him, which should have been an easy catch. Both hands right there, and he drops it.
Yeah, when he completely blew past that D-back and was wide open. That could have been a touchdown. That probably should have been a touchdown.
You know what? We won in the turnover battle today.
Yes.
Yes,
and we said that was the key.
Yep.
Did we
got 3
did we
takeaways.
even have? Did we give any? We didn't give
No.
any away, did we?
Nope, no giveaways for us.
And that is why we did not lose.
There would have been one on that pass to Hawkinson, but there was a holding, so it didn't even count.
Yeah.
Right, Mika Fitzpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean I think it's pretty obvious. We should have won again.
They gave Swift the bulk load of the carries, 33 carries today. That's a lot.
Yeah, did you see his jersey? It was so dirty
33.
compared to everybody else's.
How many yards?
130, 3.9 average.
No,
Got
his
tough in the second half.
to actually being green.
And because Goff couldn't complete a pass, he didn't get a lot of passes thrown his way. When they did, they weren't close.
Yeah.
If it would have been dependent on our pass game to win or to keep into that game or to score, we would have been dead in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful that our running game was there because if not for that, we wouldn't even been close.
Does anyone know what the deal with Jefferson is?
It is an ankle injury.
Yeah, I knew that. Does anyone know like how bad it is?
Well, considering it kept him out like the first 3 or 4 games of the season, he probably re-aggravated it.
Yeah.
Hate to see that in young players.
And ankles are different than feet. I will say it 1,000,000 times.
Oh no, I agree.
Your foot can hurt and you can still run. Your ankle hurts, you can barely walk.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, and you can break like glass.
Mm-hmm.
I broke both my foot and my ankle, and the ankle was 10 times worse.
Think about why I'm talking about that specific type of injury. Who has had a chronic ankle injury 3 of his 4 years in college, and the only one he didn't, he did have an injury, but he opted out for COVID before he was diagnosed with it.
Kayvon.
Yep, Kayvon Thibodeau.
He also had ankle injuries in high school as well.
Yeah, one kept him out like his sophomore or junior year.
Yeah, I can't remember what year it was. I just remember reading on it.
That's what scares me about taking him number 1.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
He's got a long past of ankle injuries. That's not really a good thing to have.
I'd take Aiden
Injury
Hutchinson.
concerns. Injury concerns.
Oh, we know Goff is not the answer. He's a bridge quarterback, but we can't take a QB next year.
No.
We have way too many holes on this roster to worry about getting a QB. We had a great QB, and we didn't build the team around him, and now he's playing great with a complete team around him out in L.A.
Yeah.
Agree.
So, for everybody that wants a QB, not this year.
No, because if Malik Willis is the best quarterback in this draft class, there's no reason to take a quarterback this year for any team.
Yeah.
And that game versus Ole Miss proved my point about Malik Willis that I banged on the table about all season like Skip Bayless. I said, if you can't beat out the starting quarterback that comes in as a freshman when you're a sophomore and you have to transfer to go to a small school to look good, you're probably not a good quarterback.
Agreed. Agreed. I think it would be only right that we get one a year after next year.
Yeah, I think we should get one in 2023.
Agreed.
Maniac Tim said not this year for sure.
Awesome.
Yes.
We have 2 first-round picks this year and 2 next year in 2023. So 2023 would be a perfect time for a quarterback, I would think.
Right, because if you only have a couple of holes to fill, you still can fill them around that QB you take in the first round.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this year we got way too many holes. I see holes at strong safety. I see holes at corner. I see holes at linebacker. I see holes at wide receiver. I see a gaping hole we're going to have when we cut Vitae to save the $15 million. at right guard.
Who's playing quarterback for Arizona right now?
I
don't know why.
It's Colt McCoy.
McCoy.
Yeah. And he threw like 3 picks already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not helping my fantasy team out. I got Christian Kirk. He needs to get him the damn ball. Come on.
It's Colt McCoy.
I know. He knows how to throw the ball.
And again, I say it's Colt McCoy, who has been
he's
absolute
straight to the Panthers right now.
Hey, that's all right. But he's got to get a couple of them to Kirk. We just need to build some stats here for Kirk. That's all I need.
What happened to Kyler Murray?
He was called out at game time again.
He's been banged up the last 3 weeks.
Yep. It's killing my fantasy team.
Hopkins has been banged up too. He's out for the
Hopkins played. I thought he was playing.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I got an update saying that both him and Kyler were out. Called out.
I don't have Hopkins.
On like a game time decision or something like that.
Yep.
I don't have Hopkins either. My brother beat me to him.
Is Tracy Walker a free agent after this year or next year?
Technically, it'll be after next year because they have the chance to put the 4th-year option on him.
I would do the 4th-year option on him.
Yeah, no.
I would too, to keep him on that rookie contract.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You just can't put a 5th-year option on anybody other than a first-rounder.
Aaron Rodgers just took a hell of a hit and threw a pick and interception in the end zone.
Nice.
That's good.
Couldn't happen to a better guy.
Oh man, yeah, he was slow to get up.
And again, I want to see the picture of him laying on the ground, looking like, "Aren't you gonna do something to the refs?" So I can do another meme that says, "You could avoid mayhem like me by joining Allstate."
By switching to Allstate.
Whatever.
Well, let's take away. Just moving forward. After we've seen the game today. The Lions played their heart out. We've seen Dan Campbell calling the plays, which seemed to make a big difference. Jared Goff injured. If Jared Goff was healthy, how much more that would have made a difference. But after just seeing quick thoughts from everybody, after seeing what went down today, how do we feel about things going forward? Statman.
I love what I've seen today. It's telling me that we can actually run the ball effectively and efficiently and consistently. I just want to see an improvement with Goff. I know he's just a bridge quarterback. I know he got hurt today, but realistically, over the year, other than his completion percentage, he's just been playing safe ball. I want to see him make some more of these downfield throws and connect on them. So, but looking forward, I honestly think we're going to pull out a win by the end of the year with the way we played today. And that's where I'm going to leave it.
JB.
I think this may lead to a win sooner than I think they might.
Killer Cook.
I honestly don't know, but I don't think we're gonna go 0-16-1. I think we'll probably win either 1 or 2 games.
All right, Big Dan, final thought.
Yeah, I like the play calling today for the most part, and I think we could win as soon as the Thanksgiving game against Chicago.
All right, Victor.
I think that's our best bet of getting our win. Our first win is against Chicago. After the day, they had the defense. They did. They just needed a little more offense, and they got it.
Chicken Nugget.
I agree with everyone else in the room, but I do say we're going to get our first win against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
damn.
I actually like that.
I like
but
that too.
I can see why he says that, because look at what the Patriots did to the Browns.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
jeez.
destroyed them.
I wish I would have picked up Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I was contemplating it so hard. I was going to pick him up and start him, and I didn't. And he goes off for 27.
Patriots tow him up, man. They tow him up.
What round was he taken in, Stevenson? Was he drafted, or did they just get him undrafted?
No, he was drafted. I'm almost certain.
It was 5th round.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
Came from what? Oklahoma State, was it?
Oklahoma.
Yep. Oklahoma. That's right.
Yeah, no, he was a Sooner.
Well, Logan, guys, fellas, panel, it's that time. So, Logan, it was not a win, but it was a tie, which is kind of a small victory for us.
Good enough for me.
It is a very good moral victory. It was not a loss.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So, Logan, do what you do, my friend.
Forward down the field, a charging team they will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! One pride.
One pride for the entire panel. Thank you, Chicken Nugget King Victor. Again, Big Dan, Killer Cook for popping in. And of course, Smoking Jeremy B, the Stat Man. I am the Soul Man. Thanks everybody for watching. And we will see you this coming Tuesday.
We didn't lose, baby.
We did not.
Didn't lose.
Woo!